All right, good afternoon. Welcome to So You Call Yourself a Decorator. Hi, Oluwatosin Oyebola. Thank you for joining in live. How are you this lovely afternoon? Um, Today is day 7 or episode 7, and under the business structure, we are looking at visibility. Yes, so I hope I'll be able to cover as much as I can. Visibility is actually a very vast topic, so I'm hoping to be able to cover as much as I can in the short time, that's in 15 minutes space that we have together this afternoon. If you're listening in live, let me know in the comment if you're an interior designer or an interior decorator. If you're also catching the replay, please let me know also if you are an interior designer or an interior decorator. Welcome to So You Call Yourself a Decorator. It's been we started last week. If the title makes you feel somehow, please be rest assured this is not to undermine who you are or what you do. It is just a title to get your attention, to tune it, and it is working, right? Because you're here listening. All right, so we've been looking at the game plan from last week, and the game plan is just what it is, a strategy to building successful interior design and decorating business. We started with clarity, and then we moved on to discover your strength, and this is the third step of the game plan, which is business structure. Under business structure, we're going to be looking at different aspects. Yesterday we looked at keeping things simple and traveling light. That means just doing the basics, getting our business registered, doing all the needful, dotting our I's and crossing our T's in preparation for the clients that are going to be working in to do business with us. Today we're looking at visibility. Tomorrow we'll be looking at communicating, and then we'll be expanding more on getting ready for our clients on Thursday, and then we'll round up this week's broadcast on the structure by looking at how to protect ourselves, protect our intellectual property, protect our business from being one of the statistics that says that one out of, is it 9 out of 10 business or 8 out of 10 business do not make it past the first 2 years in business. All right, so let's start. I think I've wasted enough. This is 2 or 3. I'm going to go right ahead. Go right ahead so that I can cover as much ground as I can under visibility. Please note that I cannot talk about visibility completely under this short time, but if you are yet to join us in the community, the Facebook community, the Business School for Interior Decorators, this is me extending an invite to you once more and asking you. You will find a link attached to the post under this audio broadcast. Excuse me. Just click on the link and it takes you directly to the community, and you click on join. That is all. It is free to join, and you can have access to everything that is in there. We're going to be talking more and more about everything that we discuss under this month-long podcast series, learning or knowing how to build a successful interior design business. So back to visibility. Why do you need to be visible? The truth is no one can buy from a business they do not know anything about. That is why you need to be visible with your business. Visibility is one of those things that we know we should do, but often we don't, and or if we do it, we don't do it consistently. People who has made impact, who has made significant, who has achieved significant growth with their business can tell you that you need to show up consistently. You need to be seen by the right people consistently, so that you can always be on top of their mind. When they need the services that you provide, they will remember that you are there. Today Coca-Cola, even though they've been in business for years and they are making huge profit, they have not stopped advertising. That is part of their own visibility. There are other brands like that out there that keep showing up in our faces, keep popping up in our faces. You cannot just but think about them when you are looking for either their product or the service they offer. So I'm going to be sharing 7 secrets to visibility success. Because the truth is, it is not that difficult. I believe that whatever you want to achieve is easy for you to achieve, as long as you can break it down into tiny pieces and do your best. Take it one step at a time. Do not think about result, or think about how long it's going to take you to get it done. Just start, and as you continue to show up and do your part, you will find out that it is easy and it is not that difficult. So it actually starts with a decision. Visibility actually starts with a decision to show up. I am guilty of this. A lot of interior designers and decorators I know are guilty of this. There are times that you just do not show up. When I mean do not show up, I'm talking about on your various platforms. If you are more of an offline service person or product person, you will definitely know that it is very unwise to have an office or a showroom and then you only show up, say, 2 times a week or 3 times a week. Number one, your rent is reading. Number two, the people who are helping you man the business, if you're not there to watch them and supervise them, they might get things wrong, and that will cost you money. Excuse me, might cost you relationships and all of that. So if you can think about how you show up offline, that is physically either to your place of work, that's your office or your showroom, or to whichever way you run your business offline, it is the same way you should also devise a means that will not be too stressful, but it should be effective, how you show up on your online platform also. So number 1 secret to visibility success is to get over yourself. People need to hear from me. It is not actually about you, it is about what you can do for them, the result you can provide for them. So it is normal to have fears around putting yourself out there. You'll be wondering, what will people say? I can remember when I was trying to do this podcast, both here and in the community, I kept asking myself that, won't people, especially here on my Facebook profile, won't people be wondering, when did BC become a broadcaster and all of that? But I got over that, because this is actually not about me. It's about those people who are really, really in need of all the information and all the experience and the tips I have to help them build their own successful businesses. So I got over myself, and you should get over yourself too. So you should identify those fears. I'm not saying you should ignore them. Identify them, but you shouldn't give them power over you. Give it less power and walk through them. You remember that your message is bigger than your ego. My message is bigger than my ego. Your results, the results you want to create, you want to provide for your customers and prospective customers, is far bigger than your ego. So please get over yourself. That is the first secret. Do not put yourself first before the need of your prospective clients and customers. The second secret is that you should be in the right place. Just as when you're looking for a shop, a showroom, or an office, you will want to stay at a vantage location where it will be very easy for you to be seen by passers-by, by people who use that route often. The same way you are careful about going to locate your office, your showroom, your shop at the right place, is the same way you should also be very, very clear, or choose the right place where to be seen, and that is where your customers are. Be in the right place. The right place is where your customers are. You have to get really clear on who your ideal client is, what they are struggling with, where they hang out, and then make sure you go there too. It's as simple as that. Number 3 secret to visibility success with your business is you should always lead with value. If you're listening to, or if you keep going to a particular shop, or say particular place to get stuff, say let's say maybe groceries, or the tools you need to do your business, to do your carry out your services, and each time you walk into that store, you end up either getting really pissed off, or you just feel that the person who is running that place is not doing a good job, is not attending to you as you should. I'm very sure that as soon as you find an alternative, you will stop visiting there. The same thing happens with your business. You know your stuff very well, so let people know that you know your stuff. If they do not understand, or they cannot grasp or come to a conclusion by easily, as in they don't have to, doesn't have to be a very tough thing for them to do, that you can do the job, then it will be easy for them to listen to you and to acknowledge what you're saying. Be generous with your knowledge and give value at all times. Position yourself as the expert that you are. Build your know, like, and trust factor. This is actually much more easy for you to accomplish online than offline. Offline, it's the way you can build your know, like, and trust factor is by making sure that every client or customer that you service, or you work for or work with, you take care of their needs so well that they are now the people who are broadcasting your business. They become raving fans of what you can do, and they tell their friends, they tell their colleagues, they tell their family members of how great you are at what you do, and they recommend your service. That is how to build your know, like, and trust factor offline. Online is to share your knowledge as much as you can and give value at all times. Be sure to always have a call to action when you put up your post too. I like this lady, the owner of Berry Interior Design. No matter what she puts on her Instagram account, she's always ending it with a call to action. She's always asking the readers or the people who follow her Instagram account to get in touch with her if they need her services. That is as simple as it can get. So when you meet a potential client or a prospective customer, don't just keep quiet and let the person, and you're thinking this person should know that they can reach out to me if they need me. Say it with your mouth, even though it is obvious that they should reach out to you. Still say it with your mouth. All right. So secret number 4. We're moving ahead. You should choose your platform. This has to do with online now. Choose your platform wisely. A lot of people don't do Facebook. A lot of people prefer to do Facebook and not Instagram. Millions and billions of people are on Instagram, blah 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 blah. You are the one to choose the platform that works for you. You don't need to be everywhere. Choose 2 to 3 platforms where your ideal clients are and be consistent there. Don't choose a platform and then you do not show up in months, or you show up say two times in a month. That is being unserious with your visibility success. So try as much as possible that you choose 2 to 3 platforms and be consistent in showing up. It's actually easy for you to have content for more than one platform. If you're thinking I'm struggling at managing one platform, how are you? How am I going to add one more or 2 other to it? It's called repurposing your content. If you put up a post on your Instagram account now, you can take one line of that post that is going to drive the message you're trying to pass across home and tweet it. If you're on Twitter, you can put the post on. If you put up a post on Instagram is more favorable, as in you get more engagement on Instagram if you put up more of pictures and videos and text. So you can do your picture and just make sure it is good, it passes across the message, and put say a very short message. On Facebook, if you're going to put up that same post, you're going to have to go into detail, because that allows you to put as long or as much text as you can. So choose your platform. You don't have to be everywhere, and you are whatever platform you have chosen to show up on, please do that consistently. Decide on your delivery mode, which one pays you best. I know of Joy Ibudike of JB Furniture. She doesn't like to type. She feels it's before she will gather her thoughts and all of that. She just goes live on her or Instagram account, or records a 1 minute video and puts it up as a post. She feels she can communicate faster and drum up engagement on her page faster that way. I would rather do I'd rather put up a post than put up a written post than do a video post. But I'm changing, so yours can be different. You might be the selfie queen. Maybe you like taking pictures, or you like the camera so much and all of that. Just do what is comfortable for you and it's easy for you to do consistently. So all you have to do is, when you choose your platform, choose the mode of delivery that is convenient for you, and show up, share as consistently as possible. All right, we're running out of time, or we've run out of time already, but I have to complete this. Number 5 secret to visibility success is to share your message daily. It's just the same thing about you being consistent. Your message is the essence of your business. What is the solution you're providing? Why should we listen to you? Why should we stop on your account or your page and go to and consume your content? It is who you are and what you stand for that will make people either like you or pass it up and keep scrolling when they go on any of those social media handles. So it is your story, your life experiences, your big why. The reason why someone would choose you over someone else is because they connect with your story, they connect with your kind of person. So you have to share your message daily, because that is the only way you can find your own people, your own tribe. Share your message daily, and you have to be clear on that message and make sure that you are doing it consistently. Do not confuse your audience, do not confuse your prospective client. I see a lot of interior designers and decorators, they are, especially on Instagram. Today they're talking about interior design, tomorrow they're talking about you buying bags, next tomorrow they're talking about buying something else. So if you want to be taken seriously, especially on social media, you need to stay focused. Do not confuse your audience. Share the result you want to get for them. Make them. I actually took some notes yesterday. I can't, let me see if I can find the note. I need to read out something that I learned yesterday, and it kind of stood out for me. Because I have been all right, I think I found it. Please hold on, let me just scroll to okay. Sorry, I can't find it, but if I can, maybe I'll just put something up. I'll just what's this? Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can. No, I can't find it. I thought I put it up here. I'm trying to find that particular line that I read, and it kind of stood out for me about you being very clear, or about being clear on your message and not confusing your audience. So just that, make sure you are known for something, and your tribe will find you. You're not out there to solve everybody's problem or serve everybody in the marketplace. You have your own distinct or your own ideal client. Focus on them. Forget about what any other person might be doing. As long as you've been able to clearly define who your ideal client is, focus on them and give them your best. You'll be rewarded in the long run. That is the truth. I've seen it work so many times. Okay, number 6 secret to visibility success is to be yourself. The truth is, nobody will go online to go and share their failures. Nobody posts their. I read what's her name again? Lauren. She's not a Nigerian. Yesterday I read on her Facebook page. She put up a very funny quote. Though funny, but it actually made a lot of sense, because what she said, what she posted was actually let me see if I can read it out word for word. She was talking about why you should be careful when you're trying to find your food online, or find your voice online. Do not let other people's opinion, do not let what other people are doing distract you from the result you're out to achieve. Why is this thing taking forever to load? Sorry, I'm trying to open this, that particular one, but once it comes up, I'll let you know. So be yourself. Do not look around online and try to copy what someone else is doing. Do not try to impersonate them. If you're going to share somebody's idea or somebody's intellectual property, always try to acknowledge them in your post, so that they do not feel slighted, they do not feel like they do not see you as a cheat or something like that. So try as much as possible to maintain that integrity online. When you're online, that is why you should be yourself. Use your own content. If you're struggling with creating content, there are tons of help. You'll find help also in the community, the business group for interior decorators. I'm also working on a product, or like a training for members of the community, on how they can begin to get their content right. So try as much as possible. Okay, so this one says that you should not let the internet rush you. No one is posting their failure. So when you go online, or when you're doing your thing online, and you're feeling like, oh, a lot of people are getting results, or a lot of people are they have so many likes and followers, do not compare your result with someone else's. So because you do not know their story. There was a time I was so discouraged about I was discouraged about the progress I was making online and all of that. And one of my coach then had to call me to order, and he opened my eyes to see some little things that I didn't see, or that I didn't take note of. Today, a lot of people buy Instagram likes, a lot of people buy Instagram followers. And so when you go online and you're seeing maybe 1,000 blah 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 likes, or you see 15,000 followers, and you're like, and mine is just below 500, and you're bothered, you're disturbed. You don't have to be. As long as you're not yet a celebrity, you do not have to bother yourself. Just continue to consistently show up. You'll be shocked at the results you will make at the end of a year. You'll be shocked at how, as long as you're delivering value and you're solving people's problem, your account, your followership will grow, your engagement will grow. But if you are constantly worrying or looking over your shoulder and looking at what other people are doing online, you're going to be distracted, and you will not be able to build your brand as you should. So you need to be confident and comfortable with who you are, and let yourself shine. Let your message come out in your own way, because that is how you'll be able to sustain it and grow. If you're copying someone else, or you are trying to what's that English now? You're trying to model your message after someone else's own, you are going to find out that if this person is no longer churning out new content, you are stuck. So the time you're supposed to spend to improve on yourself, you wasted it following somebody else, and now you do not even know where to begin from. So please, if you are guilty of that, it's time to stop and to start really looking inward. Everybody has got it in them. Everybody has, like Remi Owadokun would say, everybody can learn to be storytellers. Everybody has the skill in them. All you need to do is work on your own skill. So you are actually competition proof. No one has your intellectual ideas. No one has the solution you have chosen to. Even if there are two of you in the market doing the same thing, the way you would do yours is different from how the next person would do it. And so there is really no competition if you understand what your vision is and what you're out there to do. So I hope this helps someone. I hope it helps more than one person here. Let me know in the comment. And finally, our last secret is to be consistent. I cannot say that enough. You just have to be. Like I said, I am guilty of that. But you need to be consistent. If you want to succeed in the visibility game, you have to show up every single day. And when you show up at a certain time that you can stick to. Say, for example, I show up 2 p.m. every day on my social media profile, on my Facebook profile. I show up 6 a.m. every day in the BSFID community. I show up on my Instagram account sometimes 4:30 a.m. But I make sure that if I don't make the 4:30 a.m. mark, it is either 12 noon or 6 p.m. in the evening. So choose a time so that your tribe, as you're building your followers and you're building a tribe online, they can know that, oh, so and so time there should be something new on your page or something coming out for them. So if they know your timetable, if they know that you show up at the right time and you show up consistently, they will constantly look forward to watching or reading from you. Just like your favorite soap opera on TV, you will know the time and the day it airs, and so you will wait until the next episode. And you cannot just, especially the series that are very popular these days. You have Game of Thrones, you have so many of them. A lot of people will stay awake in Nigeria here to watch it in the middle of the night to catch a new episode and all of that. It's just the same way that you should also, that's the same trick you should use for your own online visibility. Without consistency, you will struggle to build momentum and you won't give people the opportunity to know, like, and trust you. And remember, if people do not know you, if they don't like you, if they don't trust you, they can't buy from you. So you have to commit today to be consistent in your business and know that it is a long game, it's a long time investment, it's not a one-off. Hi Damilola, I am oh boy. Hi Stephanie Smith. Thank you guys for joining in live. All right, so I'm actually rounding up here. I've been live since 2 p.m. and I've spent way past my time. Today we're looking at visibility. Please try as if you can to catch the replay either now or later. It's going to be up. So that's all I want to share today. And on the final note to close today's broadcast, I want to also add one more thing. I know a lot of us make a mistake, or we make the mistake of pushing our brand and hiding behind our brand names. People do business with people, they do not do business with brand names. So try as much as possible to show yourself. Let people know who you are. Don't put yourself aside. Build your personal brand, and your market should, if you're able to build your personal brand consistently, your market will trust both your skill and your character, because they will have interacted with you over a period of time. So I'm not saying do not put your business name out there. Put your business name out there, but as much as you can, let them know the face behind the business, because that is what is going to make them comfortable. That is what will make them trust you easily. It will grow your followership faster, and it will bring business your way, because they know that you're dealing with a human. They know the character of the person they're dealing with. They know this person has a good skill set. Hi Stephanie, it's morning at your end. It's actually afternoon here in Nigeria. Thank you for listening in live. So that is all I have for today. Try as much as possible to catch next episode tomorrow at 2 p.m. I don't know what time that will be at your end, Stephanie, but it's actually 2 p.m. Nigerian time. That's West African time, and we will be looking at communicating under the business structure tomorrow, 2 p.m. Please make it a date. Thank you so much, Oluwatosin, for listening. Thank you, Damilola. Thank you, Stephanie. And for those of you that will be catching the replay, please let me know if you are an interior designer or an interior decorator. My name is Bisi Odewale, and it was lovely to bring you this episode. Bye for now.